All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. This is Fight League Atlantic. This is FLA Exposure, episode 248. We are just a little over a month away from FLA 19 in the Moncton Coliseum, Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. Get your tickets and order the pay-per-view now at fightleagueatlantic.com. Look, today we have a very exciting guest. He returns to the FLA cage at FLA 19 on April 12th in a 170-pound amateur bout against a man making his MMA and promotional debut, Mr. Bobby Brogan. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to talk to this man. The juice is loose. Please welcome Justin Juice Taylor.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
What's going on, my friend? How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm very excited, man. Your first fight was the first fight that I saw you, the last time you were in the cage was FLA 12. That was my first time at a Fight League Atlantic event. So
Yeah.
this is
Sick.
it's bringing back memories, man. I finally get to see you in that cage again. It's been a long time since we've seen you in the cage. What's the reason for the delay?
Oh, man. Well, there was a couple of fight matchups that didn't kind of work out. And then the training schedule I had with Tower, well, the boys go hard there, right? And I live in Bridgewater. So that was kind of making it there and then getting fights pooled. And, it makes it hard. And money's a thing, too. So it's
Yeah.
a bunch of different things all in one.
Look,
So,
dude.
yeah,
I'm
it
just
is what it
I'm
is.
just I'm just excited that you're back, man. You're such a good supporter of Fight League Atlantic, man. All the time, I'd be out there at the events or in the crowd, and you're walking around. You're always such a friendly guy, man. But look, for the people that are watching FLA Exposure now, they don't know who Justin Taylor is. Tell us a little bit about who you are and what makes you tick, man.
Oh man, I'm just a sports lover, I guess. I always, like I said, I always played hockey and rugby, and I was always doing competitive sporting events, running, and anyways, yeah, man, I just love the thrill, and I got into the fighting thing from hockey, and then going. Well, I took a break for a bit after hockey, and I was like, geez, I need to get into some sports or something again. And I kind of fallen across Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it kind of led me to fighting with Robbie Innes. Actually, I had my first fight. It was with against Cam Nelson, actually,
That's
and
right.
that got me fired up. So I was like, all right, I like this. And ever since I've been training Tower, and now back down here in Bridgewater. So
Very, very nice. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. We see you sporting the DMC logo on your jersey there. It's not a gym that I don't know that if we've ever seen a DMC fighter in the FLA cage before. Tell us a little bit about this gym here. It looks beautiful. Is this where you are now behind you?
yeah, man. Yeah, I'm right in the ring right now. It's like a really traditional boxing, and that was like one thing I wanted to work on. Like, I'm a wild character in there. I kind of want to straighten everything up. You know what I mean? And this was like it's turned out to be a wicked place. Like a lot of young bucks in here, really good at boxing, and a couple older fellers too. And a lot of people stop by from different gyms and stuff. And the coach David Penny, man, is like he knows his stuff. He's been around, had some Olympic fighters in his day, trained. So like he's old school, but he's good. So
Very
yeah,
nice.
no, it's a wicked place. I actually love it, and it's close to home, which is a relief on the fuel money to get for
Yeah.
training, right? It's like,
Yeah. No, man, I'm happy for you, dude. And look, speaking of your first fight for Fight League Atlantic, right back at FLA 12, if you're watching this now, you can go on YouTube because there's a very good clip of that whole fight. Here's the thing: you're talking about tidying up your boxing and making it neat. I had it a note here. I had it saying you threw about 7,083 significant strikes at FLA 12. Do you ever run out of juice, dude? You were a striking machine in that fight, so I can only imagine what's going to happen if you're getting better.
man, I Joey St. John is one tough character. I rewatched that highlight, and it's a wicked job on the highlight.
Hmm.
Like everything is wicked about it. And I was watching it back, and I was like, holy, like that guy's tough, man. Like props to Joey. That was crazy. Like there was a lot of strikes, but like I said, I look back at it and I see where it was sloppy and places where I could be straighter, and a lot of fixing, obviously. Always learning, and
There's
yeah.
I think there's a lot of people that would watch that fight and wish they were as sloppy as you. Like, very critical of yourself, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, thanks.
So what's the deal, man? Like, you're fighting a newcomer now to the promotion who's also making his MMA debut. So here's one of the things that's always interesting to me. How do you prepare for a man like that?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I've heard around, been around the boxing scene, and I know people. So I've been hearing hearsay and how he fights and blah blah blah. But there's no video, you know what I mean?
Right.
And he could be like, I'm training for a guy that's been definitely grappling and wrestling and kicking, and I'm just assuming he's doing everything. You know what I mean? That's the only way you can prepare, or I can prepare. Like I have to do everything and try to cover all bases. I can't just go in there and be like, he's a boxer. He's only going to punch me.
Right,
Can't do,
right.
can't do
I mean,
that.
yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? We never know whether a fighter when they make their debut, how they're going to perform, right? You don't know.
That's right.
Are they gonna be store bought or are they gonna be freshly squeezed juice? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's it's always different, right? I'm trying to use
Yeah.
all my juice puns that I
I
can.
like it. I like
I'm trying to do.
it.
What look to tell the fans though, right? So if the fans are watching now and they're watching FLA Exposure and they don't know who you are, what can they expect from a Justin Taylor fight?
Well, man, I bring the pace. I'm game fighter. I mean, I'm trying to be smart about things, but you get lost in the sauce sometimes, and if the dog needs to come out, the dog's ready to come out. So it's going to be exciting for sure. I'm excited. Like he's a young, big guy, so I'm sure he's going to be aggressive too. But like you said, you never know until you get in there. I'm just trying to be ready for everything, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Then, outside of the fighting, outside of the training, what do you do for fun? What do you do to relax?
For fun, I play hockey a lot. I'm in like a gentleman's league. I got four wheelers, trucks. Like I have my own business, JT's Mobile and Marine. So yeah, no, I'm busy with that, mobile welding, tree cutting, and hauling. Like I have trailers and stuff like that, and uh,
Oh,
yeah.
very,
So yeah, I try to
very,
stay busy there.
very, very cool, man. What is a gentleman's hockey league? Because when I'm looking at you, I'm thinking you're the goon. So is there no
You might be
fighting? Like what
right.
what does a gentleman's league mean?
It's more like a beer league, I guess, is what people
Oh,
call it,
okay, okay,
beer league.
okay.
And
All right.
but we're like a competitive beer league. There's like junior A players, junior C players. Like there's a couple different leagues. I guess they're all beer leagues. I guess you could call them, or that's what
All
I
right.
call them anyway. Gentlemen's league, beer league, but it's
Ah,
still really competitive hockey. So that I love hockey, man. So like I said, I do that a lot.
very nice, man. And I know you said that you were playing in competitive sports and stuff like that before you got into fighting. What age did you start training? Like
Training like fighting and stuff.
martial arts,
Yeah.
yeah, like martial arts training.
It was around 7 years ago now, and it was jujitsu I started. So
Oh, very nice.
back when Cole Peach, I don't know if you know if he passed away, but he had a gym here in Bridgewater, and that's when I got introduced to it, I guess I should say.
Ah,
And
very nice.
it grew on me quick.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Now, look,
Yeah.
like I said, we haven't seen you in a while, right? Since FLA 12, and now we're headed into FLA 19. I don't want to
Yeah.
wait until FLA 26
No, man.
to see you again. So now that you're here, now that you're making this move on FLA 19, April 12th, Moncton Coliseum, right? This is such a great venue. It's incredible.
Yeah, man.
What do we see next after this fight? All things go your way. Where do we see Justin Taylor headed?
Oh man, I'm game for June, the next card. Like I'll be ready. 155 or 170, anything around there.
Nice.
Yeah. No,
All right.
I would love to stay busy.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
very I'm
It,
excited to see it.
it's a lot easier to do this stuff when you're busy and you keep your mind on task, when you get like floated away from the training a bit, and it screws with you. So I
No,
would
no.
love to stay busy. So we'll
Very
see.
nice, man. I do hope so. Now, look, your
Yeah.
opponent is probably watching this right now, or he's probably going to watch it at some point. There he
Oh
is
yeah.
there. Bobby Brogan. You see him. He's
Yeah, for sure.
he's mean mugging you right now
I
on
like
that
his
poster.
stash, honestly.
Hey, listen, Juster, you can't appreciate anything about this guy. This is war now you're going into. But if that man is watching right now, what do you want to say to him?
Oh, nothing much, man. I know he's gonna come bring the fight, so yeah, bring the fight, be ready. Shake your hand afterwards, basically.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's the thing, man, right? Like we always talk about it about Fight League Atlantic. I always talk about to everybody that I know. The crazy thing out there is about how respectful everybody is to one another, right? And
Yeah.
we've seen so many opponents in the cage become friends outside afterwards. Like, and I'm literally talking like literally afterwards, they're hanging out in the back, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah.
which is very cool to see, man. To your friends, family, viewers, listeners watching now, what do you want to say to those people?
Oh, thanks for the support from everybody, all my sponsors. Just yeah, man. Without the support, I wouldn't be able to do this. So, big thank you to everybody.
Very nice, man. And
Sure.
look, here's something that I ask people, and I do want to ask it to you because, like, I do see that to me, you've always been such a nice guy, always been such a friendly guy, right? Around the venue, around the fighters and stuff like that. You always seem like such a good guy. So I want to ask a question to you, man. It's a question that my mom used to ask me almost every day of my life growing up. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you, Justin Taylor?
Oh man, I'm happy. I'm more happy when I'm fighting. So or training or getting punched. So so
Nice.
it's my comfort zone. Yeah, uh, get get comfortable in the fire, and you know
Yeah.
once you're comfortable there, you're on your way to success if you can calm your mind and slow things down, basically.
That's
But
good, man.
yeah,
I'm
man.
excited for you, buddy. Are you going to have a big contingent of fans coming down to the Moncton Coliseum on April 12th?
Um, I might.
Watch parties back home, or is there
Yeah,
maybe a caravan coming?
it's gonna be more of probably watch parties. It's a long way to travel. There'll be some that travel for sure. A
Nice.
couple of my big sponsors, Crows Excavation and Tree Care, and Mark Simone with the Exit Realty. Mark that sold. Yeah, no, they'll be there probably for sure. Yeah, everybody else like Huntley Sub-Aqua Construction, B&B Service Center. There's more to come as well. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll shout them out online as well.
Very
But yeah,
nice.
big thanks to them. And yeah, there's gonna be more watch parties, I think. It's a long
Yeah.
way.
That's good, man. Hey, look, it's always a great time to watch the event online. Like, and everybody knows, right? You get your tickets or get the pay-per-view now at fightleagueatlantic.com. Speaking of sponsors, this episode of FLA Exposure is brought to you by East Coast Financing. They've been a huge sponsor of this Fight League Atlantic for a long time, and they're great sponsors and partners as well. So, and that's important to you, right? Like to have all those people having your back, right? Knowing that they support
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, man, for sure. It helps like unreal. It's unreal.
Definitely. Last question, because I've said so many juice puns, I do want to know, why is the nickname the Juice?
You know what's funny? Gavin Tucker, he named me this. I walked in to train here one day in the city, and I walked in and we were getting ready to spar, and he's like, just saying, you're with him, Juice, you're with him." And I was like, "Who am I with?" Like, and he goes, "You're Juice." And he just throws it at me like that's how it happened. I was like, "Okay, all right." And then, man, everyone like it fits just the way I fight, and like I'm so energetic, and like my gas tank is decent, so it's yeah, it fits. And I was like, you know what, this is sick. And then my walkout song that he picked as well, actually he recommended it and I listened to it. It's
What is it?
maybe I shouldn't say it.
Oh,
Uh,
you wait, we don't know yet? We haven't
no,
we
you
haven't
already know. No, it's Hot in Here by Nelly, and it's in the it literally says ain't nobody gonna stop the juice, so what's the point of you in the song. And I listened to it and I was like, whoa, all right, I'm juice.
Nice, nice. Dang,
That's cool.
because I put a story for you today, and I used the what was it? Snoop Dogg, man, I'm gonna get in trouble. But Snoop Dogg Gin and Juice.
Oh,
I, I used that
that's
song. I thought
that's
that was
sick
it.
too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
sick
there you
too.
go. All right, man. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining the show. Justin Taylor, man, it's great to see you. It's great to talk to you like this, man. I am so excited. Back from FLA 12, you're here at FLA 19, Moncton Coliseum, Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. Look, you have a lot of time to book tickets now, get on a plane, get out to the event. It's always an incredible show with Fight League Atlantic. The juice is worth the squeeze. You know what I'm saying?
Love
There we
it.
go.
Are you looking for an SUV? We've got the SUV that you're looking for. Dodge, Ford, GMC, we have all top brands and pricing to fit almost any budget. Take a test drive today or apply online and we'll send a test drive to you. Get started today at eastcoastfinancing.com.